Let's hear it from Ira. Come on. It's not easy to do that. Wow. Woo. It gives me the chills. What an amazing story. What an amazing story. Do we not have an obligation to share these products with each and every individual we come across? Think about that. You know, I was thinking about, back to my story with Dr. Street, when he had gone to the Italian restaurant. I made the wrong decision to go to a different one. But think about this. If he had known prior, he had a crystal ball, and he knew that I was going to go there, and I was going to eat this tuna tartare, you know, and miss the first morning of the event. He knew this, and he didn't share it with me. How would you feel about him then? Right? But think about that, because we know, you know, we're not going to say obviously these products cure anything. That's obviously not the case. But we do know what? Our body is what? It's a miracle. And when you give the body what it needs, it's more than capable of taking care of itself. So as we go out there, you know, when we hold this back, and we hold it because of our own fear and trepidation, now that one's not good enough for you. I know you know that one. It's being selfish, is it not? So we have that obligation every single day. We can go out and make an impact. 1 person, 2 people, 10 people. You make a decision how many people you want to impact their lives on a daily basis. How cool is that? How many things can you do in life where every single day you can wake up, get beyond your own stuff in your own head, and make it about other people? So what we've done, and what we strive to do, is continually improve our game, evolve, right? Revolve or evolve. So, we do focus groups, we do exit surveys, we poll all of you after this event, after every incentive trip. In fact, we do more polling and going out and asking you what you want and need more than any company I've ever been with, to be frank. So one thing that you've been asking for over and over again is what I'm holding in my hand. This is a beautiful, gorgeous, I wish you could see this, they are available in the store, brand new product catalog, right here in my hand. And what's so cool about this product catalog is, for starters, it has all the products in here, even the one that you don't know. And something that you've all been requesting, it has all the kits in here. How cool is that? All the kits, the transformation kit, all the Better Body Lifetime kits, and I think Robbie was chatting, we were chatting backstage here. What's so cool is we all know, yes, you can lose a lot of weight on the Yoli transformation system. We know that. But what fundamentally is the Yoli? What is it all about? It's about optimal health, is it not? And when you go through this booklet, you'll see that we position it for what it is, which is optimal health. And so it's up to each and every one of us. We have the tools, we have the stories, we have the pictures, we have everything you'll ever need, all the ammunition. The only thing that's stopping you is yourself. So let's go out there and let's share this new catalog. Like I said, they are available at the store. Alright, I have a real treat now to introduce someone on stage. And the interesting thing about this individual is when we first met them, we couldn't believe they were old enough to even be a part of YOLO. Because you got to be at 18, right? I'm like, really? I mean, it looks like maybe 14. I mean, at best. But such an amazing smile, such an amazing energy, and it turned out he was old enough. And, you know, I didn't know, what's so cool about so many of you is that, you know, you think you know somebody's story, and you think you know what they've gone through, and then they get up here on stage and they really share what really happened. And I remember the first time, a couple years ago, maybe 3 years ago, I think, it was a Dream Conference, and he came on the stage, and he sang his heart out, and he played his heart out, which was beyond anything I was expecting. But what really blew me away was his story, how he was pretty much homeless as a teenager. I mean, it just blew me away what this young man that looked like a child had to endure at such a young age. Really, really, you know what I'm talking about, I can tell. But there's really only one person that I know like this. I mean, this kid, I can call him a kid just because I'm in my 40s now, but has just so impressed, not just myself, my partners, each and every one of you, and despite tremendous adversity and challenges, you cannot stop this kid. I'm telling you, he is a force to reckon with. He is not only the future of Yoli, but he is right now what Yoli stands for. He's what it's all about. He has started a huge movement, right? Yoli Espanol, let me hear you. Out there, came out here all the way from California in a bus. I mean, this kid does not have stop in his vocabulary. So let's get up on our feet and let's give a warm welcome for Diamond Emerson Aquino. Where are you, buddy? Share a few words with all of you, but first let's take a selfie. He's the king of selfies. All right.
Thank you. Wow, this is incredible, guys. Well, let me show you guys where it started. Back in 2013. This was March. I was fortunate enough to win the Best Transformation Contest. I was actually, prior to that, I was 70 pounds heavier. I started about 220 pounds, and I was type 2 diabetic, and I was taking about 1,000 milligrams of metformin. I was 19 years old. And a good friend of mine, and a business partner, Leslie Kamar and Daniel Song, was there to kind of show this to me, but I was very skeptical into the industry. So much so that even if I won the destination trip, I didn't even want to go. I didn't want to be around with these people, you know? But it's funny. But I was just a customer, and the funny thing is that they're asking, like, you know, can a customer come to the destination trip, you know? Yes, you can. So, but they were joking around during that time, and you know, Emerson is going to be the youngest diamond and stuff like that, and I was like, you know, I didn't believe that. But prior to that, you know, being 70 pounds overweight, being diabetic, and with all the depression and the emotional roller coaster that's kind of included with that, it kind of took a toll on me. And so when Daniel Song and Leslie Kumar was there to help me get over that, I was very fortunate enough. And after that, fast forward now, back in 2014, things changed as well. Sometimes we go to unexpected adversity and difficulty. Even if sometimes you're in the highlight of your career, or job, or anything like that. Not a lot of people know about that, but you know, sometimes if you guys are my friends on Facebook, you would see me post you know, about God and about positivity, but behind that computer, I was actually suffering, you know, emotionally, and I try to encourage everybody because sometimes I find joy in other people's smile and their transformation, and that is what it's all about here. And during that time, that's why I love this family so much, is because Jet Furnace was there, Angel was there when I was asking for prayers. I mean, what kind of business do we have that we have an actual family that prays for us, guys? Incredible, and just know that this is really all about physical transformation, the emotional and the financial transformation, and if you do it that way organically, it's going to be incredible, guys. And think about this, I always tell this to everybody, is that the 2 hours, the time that we spent in our BBB can extend 10 years of someone's life. That's a good for me. So please, guys, just share the wealth, share the information, and your unexpected difficulty, if you pass through that, guys, will be unexpected breakthroughs. Alright? Thank you guys. Love you.